After one of the most exciting and high-performing weekends in recent memory, including various national championships in track and field, we are finally entering the home stretch before this year's World Championships. And even though this year's Global Finals in Budapest, Hungary is the single most anticipated event of the year, I am very excited to announce that we also have multiple Diamond League events to look forward to. And on this Saturday, July 16th, we have a big Diamond League event in Silesia, Poland. For this global competition, we have many tremendous athletes ready to hit the track. However, one of the biggest clashes is going down in the men's 100 meters. In this event, we have Akeem Blake, Johan Blake, Marvin Bracy Williams, Reese Prescott, Akani Simbine, Kishani Thompson, and we also have two very compelling athletes from the United States, Christian Coleman and also Fred KERLEY. Now, the clash between Coleman and KERLEY is certainly very exciting, as they are two very different type of athletes. Coleman gets out of the blocks extremely fast, he's the world record holder for the indoor 60, and Fred KERLEY is really known as a strength sprinter, running his final 50 very fast, but he also gets pretty decent starts. Now, at the moment, the two fastest this season are Fred KERLEY versus Akeem Blake, coming into this race with season's bests of 9.88 and 9.89. This is really a big showdown between various athletes from Jamaica and three athletes from the United States. However, we simply cannot ignore the talent that is Reese Prescott and Akani Simbine, who have both run season's bests of 9.99 and 9.92. What makes this such a compelling clash is that Fred KERLEY and Christian Coleman did not run in this year's Nationals because Fred KERLEY was last year's world champion, so he has an automatic bye into this year's World Finals. And instead of running in the 100 meters, he decided to give his attention to the 200 meters, where he did run very well, but he fell just 1/100th of a second short of making the team, finishing in 19.86, which was just barely behind the athlete Courtney Lindsay, who finished in 19.85. Now, making the US team is clearly a tremendously difficult challenge, and given the fact that Fred KERLEY didn't make the team, really shows you how difficult it is. But Fred KERLEY's bread and butter is quickly becoming the 100 meters. In fact, he has the exact same personal record as Christian Coleman at 9.76. Now, the fastest athlete in this field on paper is Johan Blake, who is currently ranked as the second fastest 100 athlete of all time with a PR of 9.69. However, his season's best is actually the slowest in this field at 10.05. However, you can really never count out Johan Blake. He is a legend, and he has gone down in history as one of the greatest sprinters of all time. But I do think that the top three finishers in this race will be Fred KERLEY, Christian Coleman, and Akeem Blake. And also keep your eyes on Kishani Thompson from Jamaica, who also comes into this race with the exact same season's best as Coleman at 9.91. Now, we recently went over the fact that Jamaica and the United States absolutely dominates global finals when it comes to men's sprinting. For the previous 2 decades, it has almost been a complete clean sweep on the men's and women's side in the 100. And this is certainly going to be another very exciting prospect to see Jamaica versus the United States in this men's 100. I do think that Fred KERLEY is looking to prove himself even more after not making the team in the men's 200. But you can never count out Akeem Blake. He is looking so strong and so fast, and with a season's best of 9.89, he is looking to fly. And now I want to hear from all of you. Who do you think is going to win this men's 100, and what will the winning time ultimately be? Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.